I'm Lance. I'm the WordPress administrator here at Baylor. And our WordPress instance lives at blogs.baylor.edu. Of course, that's what we're going to be using for this particular website. First, an apology about the login issue that we've had. We're trying to actually change the way we authenticate to the system so that people can use their Verity and passwords. Unfortunately, that is not yet working for the accounts I created for you all. So first thing I'm going to talk about is how you log into your site. Okay. So if you visit this page, blogs.baylor.edu, and again, if everywhere's not working for you, I think everything we covered today will be pretty easy. So if you just pay attention, you'll probably get the problem. So blogs.baylor.edu, the site login link is up at the top here. Okay, if you click this page, that link, you'll see the two ways you can log in. Avoid this one for now. Okay, it's not going to work anyway. Down here is where you can enter the username and password that you got via email. Okay, now if you've lost that email, don't worry about it, or if you never got it, your username is going to be based on your Bear ID without the underscore. So Johnny_Baylor is Johnny Baylor, all in lowercase. Okay, so that's going to be your username. If you've lost your password, what I would recommend is just clicking the lost your password link down here on the login page. Okay, and on the next screen, you'll be asked to provide your email address. It's always going to be your Baylor email address. Okay, input your Baylor email address. You're going to get an email. There's a link in that email. Click that to reset your password, and then you can log in with your username and password on the login screen. Any questions about that? How many people have had issues logging in? Is everyone? Okay, so not everyone. Have some of you been able to log in already? Yes? Good? Okay. All right, I'm going to pretend like we're okay and move forward. So, let me go ahead and log in. So I'm going to use a test account, and for this account, I've enrolled this test account within the MBAs for Hire site with the same role that you all have. So everything that you're going to be seeing here should be exactly like what you all can see on your end. So that side. Another thing I might want to mention is as you log into the dashboard, you may not automatically default to the right site you need to be working on. And one way to check that is to look up once you log in and see if you see the My Sites link. Make sure that you've selected the right dashboard to work on. Otherwise, you might, create content for the wrong site. So I'm going to go to My Sites, MBAs for Hire BU, and click Dashboard. And so this is what you guys should be able to see. Does y'all get there? So basically what you're going to be doing when you get to this point is you're going to be creating a single blog post. Okay? Yes? Question?
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, raise your hand if you got a question. Sue Garrett over here, who has really done a nice job designing this, is going to tell everyone with the template. Is that right? This will be an HTML-based template. And don't get scared if you don't know HTML, because you don't need to. This is simply something you're going to paste into a post in the HTML view that's going to allow you to basically make changes to your own template. Okay? So I've got that down here in a text file. And again, I'm not sure if you have that in your email box yet or not, but when you do, all you're going to do is copy and paste it into a new post. Okay? So I'm going to go to Posts, Add New, and the title is going to be the name, right? Okay? So we'll use Ken Starr. Now, when you paste in the template, make sure that you flip over to HTML mode, okay? And then paste it in. And at this point, you can flip back over to Visual, and then you should see what looks like the template, okay? I want to go ahead and preview what I've done here. My own post.
All right, I'm going to let you go.
And the title is going to be my name. So any questions about that so far?
How do you get to posting a new post?
Okay, yeah, good question. Let me go ahead and save what I've got here. Let's see. So from the dashboard, you just click Posts, Add New.
Okay. That makes sense.
And so if I click all posts right here, I can come back to the one that I've saved as a draft and keep working on it. So rather than publish it right away, probably what you're going to want to do is make it a draft and then publish it once you're done. Okay, and you can preview your changes as you go. Right now the site is locked down entirely, so nobody can see it, so no worries about that. Now, one of the things you'll notice is when you put in your the content from the template and start changing it, at this point, once you've pasted in the HTML from the template and have gone back to the visual editor, you should be able just to start, typing. Okay, so just wherever there's text, you put in your information. If I want to add an extra bullet to this list, I should be able to come down and add something new. So the styling and the structure should all remain intact with that. Okay. The first thing you're going to want to do probably after making those changes is to categorize this to whatever category your post belongs in. So we've got two selections here: seeking interns or seeking full-time employees. So select whichever one applies to you. Okay, and that's going to allow the employer to come decide from that drop-down pull up everybody who's in that particular category. Did you get that yet? Now, one thing, you can see that my view here in the dashboard is a little bit limiting. Some of you guys are probably going to have a lot of stuff on your page. So to get a little bit more real estate here, you can click this link, which is a full screen view of the editor. And that's going to give us a little bit more room to work with. Okay? To get the toolbar back to exit full screen, you just mouse over the top of the page. This toolbar will pop up again. And then you can exit full screen if you want. Now, obviously, you're going to need to update